abusuafo mi mo bibia kwaba de ba CN page so medin e de adwoa searching na omanpani dada John Dramani Mahama a oda NDC amayokuo no ano omo e de omo nsem akodan Supreme Court endra na omo ekoe no omanpani dada John Dramani Mahama e kyerese Madam Jane Mensah a oye yisi boss no onsan so conduct election foforo emfa ema ono omanpani dada and afen so His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo omo mienu pe na yesan so ento omo so aba e wo Ghana ha no because abatuna ye toe no NDC fo omo engine se nkuku no omo edi na eno na Ghana fo bi so ama omanpani dada John Dramani Mahama reply a omo se pape asem na wo kan de yenti yo yenti ne nde enti no ochina na den this for mu fi se Ghana ye mondia na Ghana ye mondia Ghana ye nyina ye ndia entinya de a besan so ato abane fufu bio na no e na bi mu so kyerese omanpani dada John Dramani Mahama ye ka kire se ye ni time yesan so abe westi akwakoto aba fufu tinkebe ya mundi tu na 4 years no e wa he ya nyame ya drom na se 4 years no eso na mo ba ebia na mo atumi edi nkunim enti no ensema wo kan de enya de anyenga na fo yate na ebesan so age ade ato na adofo ye ni se Ghana ha no me de se oda na ade chi na se wanti asem fofora na ebia wo ni Ghana ebia na wo US ana se UK se eda so ti ase wo Ghana ha no nko ade chi bia yete asem foforo a enya asem ketwa kra na 7th December ene yeto aba e wo Ghana ha no Ghana fu na yekoto aba na yeto aba no ewie no 3 days time ena Madam Jane Mensah yisi boss ebeje na kondwa edendenye na odinwina ne din ebetu dwa a ekyerese His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ena we maintain ni seat no as president view na Madam Jane Mensah ede wina ne din ebetu dwa no NDC for so mo entiase hwe omo ekyerese omo waste sika ede aye campaign na Ghana for akoto aba no ede amomo a mo ahyeda awi aba ne mu ede ama MPP fo kyerese omo sikenhye na omo sanzonwe enya de ombeje atom MPP fo so ekyerese omo so eye campaign ka kire Ghana fo so omo to aba no emfa emomo na omo to omo nduma paso sa na Ghana fo atene pepepe aye ede amomo nti omo de omo agi nkonim no atom a omo ani age enya asem keto akranti NDC fo omo hwe na se omo entumi gira no a omo fa asem no enko court any demonstrations ahodo ekoso wa Ghana ha enya asem keto akra na edra ena NDC fo a omanpani dada John Dramani Mahama eda omo ano omo de omo sem ekopiem ewo Supreme Court na omo ekoe no ena omanpani dada John Dramani Mahama ekyerese abane de enya de omo age atumi se omo edi nkuku intinka ebeya Madam Jane Mensah on conduct election ne foforo between ono ena Nana Addo omo mienu pe na yenhwe who is who Ghana for say omanpani dada asema wo kan de enya de enya beti ase o yenhwe de anytime is how hwe 7th December ene ye nante ekọ polling station semiambia ekoje ballot paper edikọ ballot box ne mu ekoto aba ene ye kọ fie na ye waste ye ntam akoto aba o si da ye sanso to aba ne bio abato ne de enya de beto ne bio ene anase ochina nti de NDC fo mo ye ne de ye Ghana fo bi ye nti kra na adofo ye nti ensem Ghana fo bi ede etudwa anase reply ya Ghana fo bi ede ama omanpani dada John Dramani Mahama we eye Kofi Jima Junior ena ochese massa onye serious you think we have time for you Ghana is a serious nation what's it okay anyway so eye Mavis Mens ena ochese why you want you and MPP to go alone for me I will accept to vote again if the MPs are included because I want to change my MP. Okay. Anyway, so mami nyakwa and and who is going to waste his or her time to do that for you? We have something doing. Why? After all, you don't know me when you start to enjoy. Okay. Anyway, so bright and from reign to re-election, the most confused man on earth, greedy, desperate man. Okay. Anyway, so it is embarrassing for such an error to come from a petitioner petitioner who seek to correct an error. Okay, and I went so HSM. In few days' time, Akufo-Addo will be sworn in for the second time, and you are here, and you are still talking about election concert party. Okay, and I went so Ata, and I just said desperate, confused man. Why 2012 you did not say that Ghana is for Ghanaians, not your family. So go and sit somewhere and watch from the back. You are afraid to go go jail. Okay. And now when so and your comfort in our chest, Mahama, you see how painful it is. Remember 2012, your propaganda and babies with sharp teeth did to Nana, but with all the handles, everything with, but with all, he handles everything with maturity. Mahama, this game is for matured people. It's the exam way and a Ghana phobia, a car, a day, actually, on man penny, Dada John Dramani Mahama.
The road. We had to bring the police. It was the police who came and helped to clear the road before we were able to pass. But politics is about people. And so if you are doing people's work, you need patience. And so let me apologize to our chiefs for the long period you've been waiting, but also to say something impressive that I've noticed. It's not everywhere we get it like this. Today there are 4 paramountcies gathered here, sitting together and meeting us. It's a very positive thing. In many places, the chiefs don't accept to sit together. And so sometimes it makes our work difficult. We have to go from one chief to the other, to the other. So you probably would have spent 1 hour. You end up spending 4 hours because you have to go to every single paramountcy. But it's beautiful to see 4 paramount chiefs united, sitting here together and receiving a former president. I want to thank you very much. God bless you. Because you've been sitting long, I'm not going to talk for long. I just want to thank you and congratulate you on the successful registration exercise that we just finished. People believe that the numbers in the Volta region were artificial and that they were being inflated by some foreigners coming from somewhere. I think that the last registration exercise has shown the numbers here are genuine, and that is human beings, Ghanaian citizens who register here in the Volta region. So despite the intimidation and the harassment, our people still came out in their numbers and registered. And I want to thank you for that and express the hope that also on the day of the elections, we're going to come out in those numbers and exercise our votes so that we can bring the NDC back into office to continue the good work that we were doing. I've been through several constituencies in the region, and everywhere I've gone, the story is the same. All the projects we're working on have come to a standstill. We just came from K2 South Aflao. There's a big E-block we were building there. Where it reached on January 7th, 2017 is where it has remained till now. And yet if that school had been finished, the children in that area would have had a secondary school to attend instead of coming to Georgia and come and congest the secondary schools in the other areas. And probably if they had finished all those schools, there are 200 of them we're building across the country, we won't have the problem that we're having with double track, where some of the children have to go to school and others stay at home for 3 months, and then when they come, then the others too go and the others come back. Apart from that, if the children are at home, you have to pay money for private teachers to teach them. And one of the teachers told me, he said when the children have sat at home for 3 months, by the time they come to school, what you taught them, they have forgotten. And so you have to spend the next 2 to 3 weeks revising what you taught them before you start teaching them the new syllabus. And so I said, when I come, we'll finish the secondary schools we're building quickly. If we build 200 secondary schools, each of them is capable of accommodating 1,000 students. That will be 200,000 vacancies in secondary school. And so we can spread the children out to all those secondary schools, and we'll bring an end to double track. Government is planning, and government is common sense. And that is what NDC was doing. We're using planning and common sense. And so we started the free SHS step by step. We started with day students. We said day students don't pay any fees. In the following year, in 2016, we started with some of the boarding students in the poorest districts. And we left office, and the new government came.